So if the political views of social tyranny are frowned upon, what does that say about us as a... Oh! Hey guys, welcome. It's another episode of Ramon's Fitness Garage. I was just brushing up on some literature. But anyways, welcome to today's episode of loading up on biceps. That's right. I'm gonna load up on some biceps. We're gonna take heavy weight and apply form today. I'm gonna start off with my normal leg routine with the hamstrings, a little bit of quads, but after that we're gonna jump straight into loading up the biceps with heavy weight and proper form. Watch, listen, and learn, okay? So I haven't really done heavy bicep days in a long time. That's kind of why I wanted to do this video. I wanted to load up on my biceps, test my strength, and test my form. I used to have really good form, so we're gonna see how I do. Again, like last video on my bicep workout, that last video I was kind of telling you guys, not showing you what I do for hamstrings and for quads, but here you can see me leaning a little forward because my machine is a little different than what is at the gym or what you may have at home. So I'm going to go all the way down, come up until the weight touches the bottom of my ass, and just rep it out for about 15 or 20. I think I got 15 out of that one. I do single leg extension because I don't have that much weight and I can't load this up, but single leg extension in my opinion is just a great exercise for the quads. Don't get me wrong, when you do the regular leg extension, it's pretty great too, but something about single leg extension I like a lot. And same thing, don't load it up on weight, guys. You don't want to over stress the knees. That's not what I do. So I'll just alternate back and forth until I feel that pump, feel that muscle swelling up and all that blood rushing. And like I said, you guys are going to see me loading up on weight on the biceps, on the curls, and all that stuff. I will sacrifice form a little bit because I haven't done it in a very long time. So, you know, keep your judgy comments to yourself. Here I go warming up. It's always a great idea to keep whatever muscle you're going to target nice and loose, and that's what I'm doing. You see my gear, my Evolution hat, and just a black t-shirt. You're going to see a little surprise. When I got my pump, I'll switch over to another shirt that I love to wear. And here I'm just taking them for a ride. I'm just getting the bar. I'm just taking it for a ride, getting it all nice and warm up. And right here, you're gonna see me switch over to my actual shirt. It's the Goku. It was a t-shirt that my brother got me for Christmas, and then I cut it off so I can show off my muscles. But that is 110, and I used to do these 8 to 10 times with awesome form. We're going to see how I do right now. See if I lean forward or backward. A little bit forward when I engage. I keep my knees bent slightly. And when I come up, I focus on pushing my upper body forward as to not lean back. So you'll see me struggling. I try not to lean forward too much. That one was a little bit more than the others. Let's see if I do it again. There it goes. It's not too bad. I mean, I seen guys just throw their whole body backwards. Me, it looks like I'm just embracing it, getting ready for the pull. There we go. That one was a little bit better. Not too bad. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Again, I don't lean back. And if I do feel myself leaning back, I try to push this, just push forward with all my weight while I'm pulling up on this curl. There we go. Come on. See, I try to keep it right there. I will angle it different. Try not to go too high on weight. Keep it between 6 to 8 concentrated curls. You don't want to hurt yourself. I did load it up again with another 20, so this is 130 pounds we have here. This is just me testing what I can do with my form. I remember I used to do these anywhere to 3 to 4 with good form, but ever since my last back injury, things haven't been the same, but I am back to 100%, so I want to push my body and see if I can get back to where I was even further, hopefully. Here you'll see me doing my preparation, thinking about not leaning the body too forward or too much back. Here, I'll come up. Come on. One wasn't too bad. Huh, that was better than I thought. That one actually was pretty good. Let's see how I do on the second one. Again, this is 130 pounds. Try not to lean to the back or to the front too much. A lot of weight with good form. Come on. See, if you noticed, I started to lean back, and I immediately shoved my body forward as I was coming up. So I felt pretty good on that one. I could have done a lot worse. Not too bad. And that's my son. He wants to get in some reps. So I told you guys he was a meathead. His form's a little off like his papa's. There he goes. There he goes. I think he got a couple. He's a very good listener. Trains really well. Keeps me hyped up. He always throws me off the bench and wants to get a set in. This is a different version of concentrated curls. So it's just the bicep. Try to focus on no swing of the shoulder, of the delts. So just come up. This is just a warm-up. Come up. Come up. It's an awesome, awesome exercise. Typically don't load up on this, so I'm only going to take it to about 90. I don't want to do more than that, and then you'll see the camera shaking because my son wants to get in on the action. He's a tremor. Run! He loves the camera. Probably more than I do. Okay. A little sneaker. That's what he calls himself. So I'll go ahead and lean back down. If your bench can't come up all the way like this, there's different variations of you doing it, but fortunately mine can. Like I said, I'm only going to take it to 90, and I'm going to come up as high as I can, right below my chin, and squeeze. Not as high as I would have liked to go, but I did load up a little bit. And watch the shoulder. Watch my shoulder. See, there's very little movement, if any, on the shoulder. And from this view, you can actually get a good look at my lats. Coming in pretty good. I mean, those back exercises are really paying off. I'm going to come up, squeeze. And as you see, if I go further into the reps, I start sacrificing form a little bit because I haven't gone heavy with biceps in a long time, about 4 months now. So I think I'm doing pretty good so far. I really thought I was going to do a lot worse. I kind of lost it on that one. It's not too bad. Not too bad. And not too bad at all. You could have done worse and just failed, I guess. So I saved the 50s for last. You guys have, I've told you before, I can take these 50s for a ride of about 12 to 14. I'm doing them seated to minimize swing. I've got my lower back pinched up against the seat, and then I think right here is when I started to feel I didn't like not touching the seat as much, so I leaned back a little bit more to kind of keep the swing even less. And this is awesome lighting. You can see my shoulders, you can see my triceps, you can see my biceps, front delt, side delt, rear delt, and then the tricep engaging. This is a perfect spot for me. I should do this all the time. Look at that. A good shirt too. So I'm going to come up and squeeze. See how that elbow stays right next to my ribs. And all I'm doing is just bringing up the weight, squeezing. You'll see me swing them back first a little bit and then come up. I got to try to cut that habit. But let's keep loading up the biceps. This is a different type of load. I'm going to take these for a ride of 21. So I'm going to come up half, 7. And you see that biceps already, it's already swelling up a little bit. So this is only 60 pounds, 55 or 60. It's 40, yeah, 60 pounds. And then you'll come up and then back down halfway. 60 is literally nothing for me. So that's what you guys want to do too. Drop it very, very low. There's a little bit of a bend when I come down, so I noticed it and I dropped it all the way down. These are called 21s. These are just blasting your biceps, just blasting them. Awesome, 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 awesome workout. But again, thanks for watching, guys, and be safe out there with your lifting. All right, guys, that's it for today's bicep load exercise. As you can see, cool little pump I've got by loading the biceps up. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and like my son says, don't forget to give it a thumbs up.